Hey, don't you fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean the A. I just did it after I gave the thumbs up. Oh, man. When you get out of this room ASAP, it's so hot. I'm just not having a great time right now.
Isn't it like 40 degrees today? It's absurd.
Yeah.
I've been switching between pants and shorts.
Ooh,
That was really annoying.
That was a weird noise.
Okay, we need new arms. Yeah, I've been switching between pants and shorts driving, depending on which client I have to see today.
Really?
Like, it's been one of those fucking
Oh,
days.
no.
Because these are like...
I'm just
super
wearing shorts.
comfy.
Like, I'm wearing
But
shorts.
these are
you got a
these
lot
are-
of pattern going on.
These are like sweat shorts.
There's a lot of pattern. Can I
Touch my shorts?
touch your
You
shorts?
can touch my shorts. They're very nice. They're very
Right.
comfy. They're Lulu. I don't know.
Oh,
They're
nice.
like, they remind me of like a waffle weave towel.
Are
I
they
want to
light?
wash my car with them. Yeah, they're fucking great. What? They wick up water really
I want to
well.
wash my car with them. All right. Cool.
Not because
Working
they're
at the car
yeah.
wash.
Except that's the
Ooh.
most expensive chamois. Anyways,
So,
they're good shorts.
how are things?
Fucking busy. I found the new model, the new like investment model,
What's that?
the new. I'm not fucking telling you. I'm not telling nobody. That's why I brought it up, so I could just say it's exclusive. Call me.
What's the new model?
It's like what we do, but in a different place,
Is it like
and it works.
Simon's Burr? Or no? It's
It's just but a lot of them. There's a lot of R's.
A lot of R's.
But
17 R's.
no, I think actually to be fair,
just
there is no new model at all. It's all the same. It's just a different location. With,
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was gonna say. Just a different location.
yeah, it's the same
I
thing.
can say it right
in-
now where
in
it
a
is.
different place.
Should I say it?
No, stop it. It's a secret. I gotta keep it hidden.
Yeah.
It's a place that has more land per property, which is basically everywhere but Toronto.
Okay.
Anyways, it's very garden suitable everywhere. Pretty much every property that I've looked at can build a garden suite.
Mhm.
They all have this fun little side entrance situation, so you can go upstairs, downstairs, and then because of the side entrance, if you wanted to like split a floor side by side, double main floor,
Yeah.
4-unit situation plus big garden suite, there's just lots of potential, and the price is still fairly suppressed, and it's the rents are good. Yeah, the numbers work, and there's a lot of properties there that kind of like tick this box. I've looked at like a half a dozen in the last like week. Meanwhile, some areas I'm like struggling to find one a week that's like, ooh, this is good. So it's interesting. It's I'm in very much exploratory mode of a new model, which I feel like comes around, not model again, but like location, which I feel like comes around every, I don't know, 5 years ish.
Yeah.
It seems to be a cycle.
That's
Like I remember
kinda
when like I saw Newmarket, that like pocket that I was like, oh fuck yeah, buy the pocket in the patch in Newmarket, but nobody wanted to buy the patch because they didn't believe the guy with no experience at the time. But I was like, I think I see a thing, and then over 7 years, it went from 350 to $1 million, and I was like, now I'm sad because.
Yeah. That
To the bottom.
happened in Waterloo when I went to school
Right?
there.
You see
Same
it.
thing.
It
I was
happens.
like,
you can't action
hey,
it.
I'm a kid. These
yeah,
are really
yeah.
cheap.
I have no track
And
record. Would you
then
like to believe me?
From my time in university, starting to ending, 4 years, the prices like over doubled, if not tripled. And I was like, nah.
And bumped.
Everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
you should have bought.
And then we found what we're doing now, and it works out really well. And I think there's a new thing that's going to work. There's a lot of development in the area. There's a lot of transit going in the area. It's a good sign.
Have you seen, there's this Netflix show that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was like the Ballad of Buster Scruggs or something like that.
No.
So it's like a bunch of shorts, I think.
Mm.
Like that. I think that's what it is. There's like a few episodes and they're very different. And they're like a Midwest comedy type, but also very realism. Like there's a lot of realism in it.
Mm.
Live action. This is one episode, and I was explaining to this episode to my girlfriend. There's one episode, and it's about a gold miner during the gold rush, and he's in the mountains, right? And he's looking for the gold. And he's like, Mr. Pocket, and he's talking to because he needs the pocket of gold to find it, right? So he's just digging for something, being like, "Where's the pocket? Gotta find it." Like, I love you, pocket. And anyways, it's phenomenally shot because the like landscape, everything is so beautiful, and it's eerily like it's obviously real, right? They're shooting it, but it's so real that it captures that essence of, when you're outside and you're in nature, and even in your backyard, and you're just sitting and you're just listening to the silence or the world going on. You hear like the wind a little bit. You see the sun rays coming down. Like you can just feel that. You see the clouds, the sky's crisp.
Yeah.
That is how a panic attack feels to me. That feeling.
Wait, I'm sorry. Peace?
Yeah. I can't be peaceful because then my head's like running. I need to be doing something, you know?
Yep.
So that gave, and I think the episode there triggered like a little panic attack when I was watching it because it's so calm and it's this guy with a pocket. And then what happens is he finds the gold and the whole time someone was camping watching him. So then the guy comes and as soon as he finds the gold,
just kills him and
like whatever. And so it's just like this really like you're feeling a sense of something watching that episode. So there's been a lot of times that I've just been in, real life chilling, and then it eerily feels the same as they portrayed in that episode. It's really well done because I could relate. I've felt that multiple times in my life.
And then what happens? Where's the guy? Who's the guy watching?
I just start panicking.
Oh.
I'm just like,
gotta get out of here.
I gotta start doing something, scrolling on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. Do you see that?
Threads? No, it's different.
No, Twitter. They changed their logo to an X. Yeah, I don't know if it's real. Well, it's real. He tweeted it. If you look at Elon Musk,
actually, I think I deleted Twitter. Yeah,
it's pretty trash now. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Threads came out, I was like, I haven't used Twitter in forever.
Have you used Threads?
No, neither. Okay. I haven't used that either. I got it, and I was like, I'm gonna be the first. One of the first people and like actually using this new thingamajig because I'm always like missed the boat for the new social. And then I downloaded it, and it sat there, and it still hasn't been opened. Twitter.
Nice.
Twitter.
Yeah, I noticed last episode I went on rants, man. I was like on...
still the same.
I was like in one last episode. I was speaking so fast.
Yeah.
And just... And anything that was done, I was...
Spend a little too much time in Vancouver. You know what I'm saying?
No. I haven't been there in...
You said Gold Rush, and it reminded me. I saw an article earlier. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, whatever, but about the Ontario Gold Rush, the current Oak Ridge's Moraine Gold Rush. Is it the Oak Ridge Moraine? It is the Oak Ridge. The 40s selling off to all of his homies. Oh my God, why are you looking at me like that? You're so like dead-faced.
I have no clue what
you're making me forget what I was thinking by staring into my soul. All of the undevelopable land north of the city.
Greenbelt?
Thank you. Oh my God. Oak Ridge Marine is part of the Greenbelt. I was getting there.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. The Greenbelt Gold Rush. That was what the article was called.
Okay, makes sense.
All of the developers, all of this like land that is not supposed to be developable. I know it's been a conversation lately. But like in the last, I think it was in like the month of June, it's like 586 acres of Greenbelt land has been sold to developers who I'm sure are friends with certain influential people at a great discount because when certain influential people came into power, they said the Greenbelt will never be developed. LOL. Hey, go buy that shit right now. Let's go. Fucking chop it up. JV, 10%.
Oh yeah. Man, it's so corrupt. It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's so crazy.
It's a movie. Like, it's such a meme.
People are just getting so ballsy now. Like,
yeah. They learned from the States that like
you can
do whatever the fuck you want. There is no like recourse. There is no penalty for being a shitbag.
Did you see Mitch McConnell?
No. What do you do now?
Oh my God, this is gonna be coming out on a few days after this happened. But he was in the middle of like a press conference or whatever, standing there mid sentence, and he just totally stopped talking, just like blank stare.
They're fucking robots.
And they're like, they started talking to him, and like he literally had a stroke right in front of everybody. Like it was something like that. Like it's pretty insane how
they're all the president dudes.
It is like
both of them back to back, honestly. But
I can't somehow they made Trump look good.
I know.
Isn't that crazy? They made Trump look actually like at least he can speak, at least he's competent, like at least he hasn't lost all his marbles.
It was okay.
Did you hear about the Barack Obama?
Have you not seen his
personal chef found him dead, and
oh God,
he got the Clinton treatment.
It's the Clinton treatment.
You haven't what?
Listen, American politics scares me, stresses me out, and it just makes me sad for the state of the world.
About it
so I don't know like a ton.
Pretty much everybody close to the
we're gonna get got.
If you've looked at like everyone that has some tie to the Clintons, there's a ridiculous amount that have committed suicide. Like, I'm talking about like dozens of people.
Well, that's a coincidence.
Let's cut that out.
Yeah.
Bleep all this out, okay?
Nah.
It's gonna be a long.
You're
bleep.
getting got.
No, you're the one that told me this.
What?
You're
God
getting
damn
got
it. Oh, I see your strategy trying to take me down.
Too. Yeah.
I don't think they're coming for us on our big network television show.
Yeah. Oh my God. The state of the world scares me right now.
Oh, we're getting there. But honestly, yeah, kind of.
Oh, we're getting there.
Oh.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting there.
Hey, listen, that's not wrong. Are we like pre-revolution? Are we?
Oh man, like yeah,
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
like,
kind of how it's been feeling.
I'm surprised it hasn't begun.
Yeah,
I think it's still there's a lag to all this, right? Like wait a year or two.
the people have to actually rise up first.
Well, no, the people have to actually really hurt. Right now, they're like, ouch. They're getting
I think
pinched. People
what's
are getting
happening
pinched.
is
we're getting pinched.
Yeah,
I say the people. I'm included in
yeah.
this. Like, hey, this
when
is
you
like
feel that, yeah,
everybody's feeling
I think
something.
what's happening now is there's awareness to the level of bullshittery that goes on at all levels of everything that controls everything that we do, and people are starting to realize the bullshittery. And
man, we've turned into the most white guy podcast. We're just talking about
let's let two fucking
you know what's
show.
Funny though, like people have been talking about this for a while.
Talk about real estate again. Carry on. Fuck it.
Well, no. I'm just we can move on. I guess I think what we'll see is in the next election we'll see a change, and if we don't see a change, that's when we'll see some craziness. Because what happened with Trump and what was it called, the insurrection, the June,
sure.
Jan
July
6th,
Jan
Jan
6th,
whatever it was, the storm in the Capitol. I don't know, man. I said everything wrong here, but trying to explain what it was. But that was like a small majority of people.
Yeah.
Now it's like the majority of people are being like,
but that was that was for a different reason too. Like,
yeah, but it happened is what I'm saying.
But the fact, the fact that can happen is kind of crazy. But I think like that's the group of people that probably wouldn't. I mean, some of them will, but like that's not the same group of people that would rise up because everything, the whole system around them is crumbling and eat the rich, blah blah blah. Like, though they rose up because their rich god emperor just fed them the craziest message and they ate that shit up. But I think it's different.
I mean, it's all part of the same thing,
Yeah.
though. Like the message that they're being fed isn't 100%.
Antifa.
I mean, it's definitely conspiracy theory and blatant lies as well. But there's also some truth to it as well, right? Yeah. Like it's like, hey, you guys are being treated unfairly. Me, a billionaire. By me, but really,
but also by everyone of this.
At least I'm acknowledging it. They're not. Like, get them. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's been, you know what? And it's not that it's unnatural. There will be revolutions. Like it's happened.
The fall of every great nation
doesn't necessarily need to be a fall. It could be a
but
rise,
it gives me this like this. I want to say elder fall of Rome kind of vibe, right? Like every great nation is reminds me of a Rise Against song. There's an intro to a Rise Against song. It's just an old man talking about like the fall of every great power, and he's like, "How long do you think America will last?"
Yeah, cool. I started reading another book or listening to another book by Ray Dalio. Forget what it's called, and he's just predicting what's going to happen. And he's like the dumbest thing you can do, and I'm paraphrasing here. The dumbest thing you can do is think that things are going to be the same as they were, because they won't be. And that's always throughout history. You're not special because you live in this time. It's just it's always changed. And he's like, think about the last 100 years. And he does speak about how the last, 50 years, the people who grew up in that time have been in such a good place if you are in a Western country. Like it's just been, great economically. I mean, there's always ups and downs, but overall, pretty steady.
If you take that 50-year
one wage
segment in a vacuum.
Everything was really, really good. And he goes, now it's going to change. Like people are going to be hurting, and it's going to take some time. So figure out what's next and kind of move forward, because there's going to be opportunities.
Yep.
And
you got to change with the times.
You got to change. Yeah, you got to change. And times are changing.
Said it before and got canceled for it. No, I'm kidding. But like the whole like tough times make strong people. And strong people make easy times. And easy times make weak people.
I thought you were going to say easy times make.
And then it cycles back around. What? Easy people? Whatever. But it's true. And it's also like you've seen the even over the last almost like decade, maybe not quite that much, but the level of millennial bitching to their parents of you had it so much easier and then the parents are all like, whatever. But now it's proven it's so obvious now how much different just try and buy a house today versus then. And they're going to be like interest rates and blah, blah, blah. And
like when in my day, I bought 15% interest rate. Yeah.
Well, we're heading back there. So
we're heading back there and prices are $1 million, not 20,000.
And my wage has not gone up to match.
Anyways, it's going to be age.
So what are we going to do about it?
I don't know. Let's talk real estate.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk real estate.
I don't have much to talk about.
What's exciting?
You know what? It is exciting. The one thing that is exciting, I'll say, is that I think people pause. Let me rephrase that. The golf.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. The golf was great. Okay, let me start over. Okay. Not exciting, but people are starting to feel the hurt.
Yes.
And now there are listings out there that look very juicy. And people are ready to buy. I have end user clients, I have investor clients, and house hacker clients.
Yeah. In the last couple of weeks,
I'm including myself in this, right?
People woke up. The buyer side of things, it feels like people have been waiting on the sidelines for a moment for time to step back in. And it feels like people are realizing that it's a time to step back in on the buy side. And then on the sell side, there is a pinch.
There is a pinch, and people are feeling it. The conversations I'm having with selling agents are, this needs to sell.
Yeah.
It will sell this week. Someone will buy it.
Yeah.
There's no after that week. So
right.
There is an opportunity there. So, I took a client out last week. We saw chickens. Did I tell you that?
Like you said that this morning.
Yeah, we saw chickens.
Like in a coop in the backyard?
No, not in a coop. Like in the backyard. The backyard was the chickens. A giant rooster. I don't see chickens. Okay, I see chickens. They're cooked. I'm gonna eat it.
See them on a plate.
I've never. There's one other time I've been that close to a chicken. It was in Waterloo, and it was at a storage facility. Like it was at somewhere. I was going to like a U-Haul to pick up boxes, like moving boxes. I walk in, no humans, just 3 roosters, and they're coming right at me. I'm getting out of here. I don't
fuck you up. Yeah. They don't need dogs and shit. They just roosters.
Man, got out of there. So I go to this backyard with this client last week. And we see about 4 or 5 properties. I can't remember.
I thought you were going to say chickens.
No. We go into the house, and from the front, we walk in, and the pillow has a chicken on it.
Oh.
And, there's chickens on the wall, photographs.
I don't understand why that's such a thing, but chicken people are real. My aunt
is a chicken person?
Is a chicken person, I guess.
You're from Newmarket. So
okay, it's different. She has a farm and animals, and multiple animals.
What city or town?
Close to Orangeville.
Okay.
She's got horses, and they breed dogs and goats, fainting goats. Hilarious.
Oh, really?
So funny. But they're broken. The back legs are the only ones that freeze, and the front ones don't fall over, so they just skitter forward. It's so weird.
Why do they breed those?
They don't breed those. They just have them. It's just the dogs.
Should breed them. That would be hilarious.
No, the broken goat.
Well, the same as a pug.
Listen, okay, we're Jamaicans. Jamaicans breed goat for one reason and one reason only.
Yeah.
Anyways,
have sex with them.
That's so fucked up. No. Jesus.
The way you said it was weird.
I think that's sheep and Irish. Yeah. I don't even know what I was going to say before you went all weird.
Okay, so I'm getting into this house. I walk through this house, right? There's chickens everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. The little girl, the bedroom of the little girls, chicken dolls, everything's chickens, right? So we're all right, something's going on here.
Yeah.
So we go outside, we go to the backyard. What do we see? 6 or 7 chickens. giant chickens, big chickens, pet chickens. Like they're
not
huge.
eating chickens.
I mean,
maybe one day.
I don't know what an eating or non-eating chicken is. To me, chicken is, again, what you buy at the Portuguese store down the street.
Were they Portuguese?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. They were like, yeah, just like probably from Newmarket. And
I really want to know what you think Newmarket is.
What do you mean? You?
Have you ever been to Newmarket?
Yes, I've been to Newmarket.
One day I'm going to take you.
I have family that live there.
I'm going to take you to Newmarket. You family that currently lives in Newmarket?
They moved out of Newmarket.
Yes. To where? A barn up north somewhere?
Yeah, probably. Pretty much. Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. You're not going in the city after Newmarket. You're like the only person.
I'm the only one that came south.
Yeah. No, okay, so we go to the back, and this giant rooster's there. Giant rooster. And it's aggressive. It's like making noises. I don't even know how to do the noises. I was like, yeah, I'm like good over here. My client's like, no, we should go in and check the backyard. I was like, are you going to buy this house? Like, no. I'm like, okay, go ahead. I'm going to stay over here. And they're like, okay, just leave the gate open. I'm like, I'm not leaving the gate open.
So the chicken's going to escape and come get me?
So we're just there, and we're both laughing. I took a video. Maybe if this is a clip, I'll just put the clip of the chicken right now. But yeah, that was interesting. We literally stayed for 10 minutes just looking at its giant rooster. It was like...
Oh, not the house, just the...
No, the rooster. And like the gate was there, and it was like clucking on the gate that was right beside in between us. Just like
fucking come at me, bro.
Yeah,
let's
like,
go.
You like get over here. I'm protecting my chickens. Like it was, and then so the tenant that lives downstairs comes out, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys could go ahead. We were a little early, right?" So he's like, "Yeah, you guys could go ahead now." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Hey, what about these chickens? Do you think we can get back here?" He's like, I would not trust those chickens. He's like, especially there's one of them that does not mess around. And I'm like, okay, it's this guy. And he's like, yeah, that's the one. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm not. Yeah. Like, and it's like just
home defense, around. Man. They're wild.
Oh my God.
They're crazy. That's why people like make them fight and stuff. Like they're nuts.
A chicken fight would be.
No, I don't understand.
Yeah,
some of the videos, no, it's fucked up. It's some of the.
I've never watched one.
You see them on Reddit, man.
I was in Cuba. And I remember
we need to pause
the thing to do
before you go Cuba, because I need to finish my thing, because people are going to think I watch cockfighting, and that's not. I found a random video, and the people that put blades on the chickens.
Yeah, they put blades on the chickens.
Yeah. But the best part, they're sharp blades.
The
guy drops the chicken in the thing, and the chicken flips back and cuts his whole calf wide open and muscle halfway out, and I'm like, the chicken guy, you stupid fucker.
That's hilarious.
Carry on. I'm not a terrible.
No, okay, so I went to Cuba when I was 18, and
same, almost.
Yeah, it's like the time to go. Side note, Cuba supposedly has really good food now. That's
new.
When I went,
it's known for being cheap and a great place to go because sand and beaches are good.
The sand and beaches are phenomenal.
Garbage.
Best in the world. Up there. Food was really, really bad when I went.
Yeah.
I went off resort when I was there, and it was amazing. We had this experience, and it was really, really good. But on the resort,
junky resort food.
So my uncle actually just went. It's like $800 for 7 nights, which is all inclusive.
Inflation has not hit Cuba, apparently.
No, it's probably hurt Cuba. What do they even use? I don't know. So he's there, and he was like, the food was phenomenal. He was sending me pictures of like these giant lobsters and like great steaks and everything. He was like, everything was phenomenal. Like it was some of the best food he's eaten. I'm like, well, I'm gonna book a trip to Cuba because that's. But the last time I was in Cuba. I'm there and we're getting ready to go out, and the whole buzz was like, hey, there's this like cockfight that's happening on the beach. Like everyone's going, all the tourists are like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Like, where are you gonna ever see a cockfight, right? Like they're doing it anyways. You can bet on it. And I'm like, we didn't end up going.
Can I bet on the chicken versus the handler? Is that allowed?
I was just too sketched out, and I do not.
No, I feel like there is definitely some heavily
cockfighting in Canada.
Specifically,
I mean, do whatever
I feel like
you want.
Whatever country. I don't think it's legal anywhere. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm sure it's like definitely.
The police
just like,
are probably
they're
betting
definitely
on
part
it there
of it
too, right? Like,
but
dog fighting would be crazy.
No.
That would be crazy.
That would make me very depressed.
Yeah. Oh man, have you seen like those videos of dogs that are like weaponized?
Like just any like Cesar Millan video.
Yeah.
And he just like Cesar Millan training.
Crazy ones.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, you know what you got to do? I see these. You see videos of. I see a lot of random shitty videos. Apparently, I should get off Reddit. Of like dogs just attacking other dogs, and then the owners like just try and pull them apart and don't know what to do. Here's the PSA in case this ever happens. 2 things: either you could choke it out, like rear naked choke, cut off air so that it tries to breathe to let go. Because if you just pull, they don't let go. or you stick your finger up its ass. Not even joking. It's a thing. That's a little takeaway for everybody. Hopefully that never happens to you. Try the choking first, probably.
First the
but
goats,
I've got to imagine it's pretty terrifying
now
to
the
like
dogs.
try and like rear naked choke a pit bull. Like that can't be a fun.
The pit bull's way too big.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything. Even your dog, which is probably would be just goofy, uncoordinated the whole time.
It's
That would be pretty tough. It's a big dog.
She's 60 pounds. A golden
bigger
doodle.
than a
That's fair.
pit bull, dude. The pit bulls are just beefy. Yeah, pit bulls
100 pounds would be, but short. She's like a fucking lanky horse.
Pit bulls are like 40, 50 pounds.
No.
Yeah, they're not that big. They're just bricks.
My sister's dog is like 40. No. They're definitely heavier than that. You're making things up.
Guarantee.
This is just Spiro
No.
stats.
Guarantee it.
Then what? What do you guarantee?
Look up like a American Staffy. It's like 55 maybe tops.
No shot.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Average American staff.
Yeah.
Staffy weight.
Staffordshire,
There we go. Comes up.
What is it? Tell me. Tell everybody, please. Who's right?
Damn.
Say
50 to 70.
Yeah.
American Staffordshire Terrier. I don't want terrier. That's a little.
That's a pit bull. That's the terrier.
Is that it? Oh yeah. Oh, 50 to 70 weight range.
Yeah, they're not that.
That's so
big.
small.
Yeah, and they're way shorter than your dog. Your dog's way bigger.
Or are we saying that Callie can take on?
No. No.
A little.
Okay, wait.
She would walk into the ring and be like, what the fuck? How did I
walk into the ring?
Hey, would
And now,
Yeah.
introducing fighting out of Newmarket. Okay. Let me finish off the story and let's get out of here. Because
I'm hot
I
as
was
hell
talking
right
about
now.
my client and chickens
Yes.
last week, and we saw nothing. No good. Nothing. We ended off that day being like, yeah, that was all crap. Like there was nothing that we saw that would even remotely work.
Mm-hmm.
This week we saw 7 properties, and out of those 7, 5 would work, and out of those 5, 3 are perfect for this client.
Yeah.
So it's just like that 1 week change.
Yep.
Things came on exactly what we're looking for at the bottom of the market. Closer under $1 million or around $1 million, which is kind of entry level point in Toronto, especially in this really good location that we're looking. Really good, and the potential's there, and people need to sell. And I think now's honestly not a bad. Billy said it last episode, and he's like, I think now is a good time. If you get a good deal, it's actually a really good time.
I would agree.
And I think we're starting to see it. I think we're going to have a period here of time because historically during the winter season, everything's slow anyways.
Yeah.
So have the slowness of winter, December, January, plus high interest rates, plus people hurting. There might be a recipe there for a couple of banger deals that will be available. So
I think so. And not even winter. It's not even August yet. And I mean, almost.
Well,
but
yeah, but
August is like
August.
I've done. Yeah, I've done
slowest of the slow.
quite well for clients in August because nothing's happening. For the
Nothing's-
clients that are here and not on vacation,
Yeah.
which is exactly why you do quite well in August because everyone's on vacation. Let's get out of here. It's real hot.
All right. Later.
Hit it. Thank you.
So awkward.
Why?